Good morning, guys. How are we doing today? Welcome back to the Joy of Resin. Doing a pour. That's really all I have to say about that. Okay, so that's a little warm. So let's try to get some of that into modes. shit, shit. Everything's falling apart, including me. All right. So black, inky black with gold, clear, blue with sparkles, and that beautiful turquoise that I just rediscovered. Oops. Okay, so I need to make room for myself. I'm probably being too ambitious in the amount of pieces I've got set aside, but this is the way. So, okay, so first we need to start with the bugs. And where's the other bugs? There they are. I found 2 new bugs, or my roommate contributed some new bugs. So we have a bee, and the bee gets a flower, and we have a hare, which nobody wants, and we have a beetle. Okay, so first of all, we're going to just cement these guys in place. That is a dusty ass bee. And then we're just going to fill these up now that they're cemented and seal them in. And then top this guy up a little bit as well. Okay, there we go. And then we have our inky black gold, our Egyptian gold as I like to call it, which is going to be the backing for these. And then we have an orb for another planet. Come on, come on, come on. And there we go. Are you smoking? Was that smoke? Okay. We move all this to the heat mat. Let go. Okay. All right. Those are done. Let's move on to these guys. Like I said the other day, I got some new fidget spinner molds, which I've never worked with before, but I'm going to give them a try. So we're just going to test out some different color combinations. Might have behooved me to spray these with alcohol ink first, but I didn't. Oh well. However, I do still have 2 free, or 4. How many is that? 3 that I could try it with. Just to get all the surface bubbles popped. There we go. Yes, much more fluid. And I think these guys are holographic as well, so not a lot of point in doing excessive detail work on the surface. Okay, there we go. All right. And then we have a brand new textured dragon. Lots of nooks and crannies on this guy, which means we spritz. All right, I'm going to do the clear blue in the wings. And then use the black and gold in the body. Yep, loving the way that's blending. Nice and full. Come on. Okay. There we go. And then spritz again. Off to the heat you go. All right, trying to use up this black because it's worrying me. So, our little alien queen. All right, the black is now spoken for. Squish, squish, squish. Top it up with some of this blue. If you're gonna make an alien queen, you might as well make her look like she's from another planet. Okay, so now we're going to, actually not quite now, finish these guys off. Whoops. Ack. Yep, just made a huge mess. And also, that is getting way too hot. Okay, I need to do that, and then I need to put the rest in here. Okay. All right. We're going to take this skull and add gravel. As a filler. Okay. You are trash. I am trash. Everybody's trash. Squish. Okay. All right, so for this puppy, fill it up a little bit more with some of this blue. All right, this one we're going to ink drop. Splat. There we go. All right, I didn't get quite enough silver in that, so let's correct that outer edge. There we go, nice and dense. Okie dokie. Now, I did forget to mix up some sinker, so let's do that now with the blue. So just take a little bit of your clear, tiny bit of your pigment paste, mix it up. Ooh, look at that silver. All right, there we go. All set. So now we just swirl. That is stunning. All right. This gets moved off to the side, but not onto the heat, because it's going to require room to grow. What am I doing? Okay. Next up, lastly, we have a mess. So we're going to finish off our blue. Okay. Blue is finished. Add a little turquoise over here. And now we have giant ocean rock. Which I'm going to partially fill with this blue. And the rest of this will just go around the perimeter. I can do a couple of more chambers. Okay. All right, now that all my resin's used up, let me go ahead and spray that with alcohol so it can start clearing. Okay. All right, so now that I have my ocean down, I need some sand. Probably quite a bit of sand just around the periphery. There we go. All right, and then nice crystal. Oop. Yep. Okay, and then I just have seashells that I'm going to do 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 do. Well, I guess that's where that one's going. Okay, that's it for this layer, for this piece. Yep. Okay, that's honestly, this is probably going to stay right here to cure because there's no room on my heat mat and it's pretty much already on its way to curing. So that's it for now. You can kind of see how this is already pulling. Still beautiful though. So, all right. So I'm going to, well, take a couple of these little rocks and just drop them in there as well. That'll work. Okay. All right. Switch that real quick. And leave it alone. Okay, so yeah, that's it for now, for today. I'm going to get cleaned up. And I will see you guys later.